Riley, hold on. Oh, they're walking in. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to the Cleveland Metropolitan School District's Rhodes College and Career Academy commencement for the class of 2022. Please make some noise. This is our second graduating class, and we are proud to boast the largest graduating class in the entire school district with the most graduates at 112 confirmed graduates. Before we begin, please make sure your cell phones are either off or on silent. We do have a lot of professional photography going on, so please just be cognizant when you use your flash or your cell phone. With that being said, we will begin our processional into the auditorium. What is this called? It's not an auditorium, theater. Welcome, class of 2022. Graduates, please be seated. All right, one more time, make some noise. So my name, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right. We're gonna have lots of moments to celebrate because each child gets their moment. So let us get started. My name is Alyssa Sturinsky, but that's too many syllables. Many of you know me as Principal Starr. I've had the privilege of serving your children for the past 4 years. And I thank you for that opportunity. Tonight we welcome CMSD esteemed guests, Chief Ward, Chief Buddy, our wonderful board member, Ms. Valdez, principals, administrators, families, friends, and supporters. Again, welcome to the Rhodes College and Career Academy 2022 commencement. At this time, I ask everyone to stand for the national anthem that will be performed by our teacher, Ms. Jacqueline Black. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous far over ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please be seated. She also teaches financial literacy. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome our wonderful board member representative, Ms. Valdez.
This is the largest graduating class in the entire school district with 112 confirmed graduates with a graduation rate of over 94%. I myself am proud to say I'm a proud RAM alumni. These students will be attending multiple colleges across the country, including The Ohio State University, Cleveland State University, Ashland University, and more. We have multiple OSU scholars. We have multiple scholars joining our armed forces services to serve our country. We have multiple students who are signed to be D1, D2, and D3 college athletes, and over $500,000 in scholarship dollars, not including the 70 Say Yes full tuition scholarship recipients. But most importantly, this class is extraordinarily kind, compassionate, and resilient. This is the RCCA class of 2022. I will now hand the program back to Principal Starr.
It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Maya Kowalski.
Thanks. Good evening, family, friends, and staff, and most importantly, good evening to the graduating class of 2022. Yeah, My name is Maya Kowalski. I am your valedictorian representing Rhodes College and Career Academy. I'd like to start my speech by giving appreciation to those who have helped us along the way. Parents, family members, and teachers, you've all been instrumental to our education, and we appreciate you so much for it. As we leave Rhodes and move on to the next chapters of our lives, we will bring with us the lessons we are taught and the unbreakable relationships we have gained along the way. I stand with you today to give an honorable speech and celebration to our hardworking class of 2022. Students of Rhodes have worked incredibly hard to be here today, and I, alongside you, are very proud of them. The time we lost during 2020 and 2021 has hurt us all in numerous ways. Recovering, I bet we can all agree how valuable time is and how quickly it goes. Like many, it wasn't until my senior year that I realized how fast high school flew by. However, as I leave, I carry with me the positive memories and the lifelong friendships I made. I would like to give a special thanks to the staff at Rhodes, most importantly the teachers, for always putting us first. They treated us like family and always made sure we had what we need to succeed. The senior staff this year made it their personal mission to make this year the best for us. And my favorite thing about Rhodes is how welcoming the environment is. It is a rare occurrence that so many faculty members develop such a unique relationship with the students and genuinely care for them. And as we leave this school to pursue our different paths, the memories and time spent together will forever remain there. Graduates, the building is full of family and friends. Every single person here, and the ones who unfortunately could not make it, are very proud of you, your accomplishments, and the unspoken hard work you have pushed yourself to complete. As you leave here tonight, remember to keep moving forward because the future is yours. Each and every one of you are capable of having the life you cannot stop thinking about. You are going to get yourself where you need to be. No matter which path you follow, endure the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Mistakes are inevitable, however, you will not know what success is until you fail. One of my favorite quotes is stated by Kanye West, "Reach for the stars so if you fall, you will land on a cloud." You leave here tonight with a diploma in your hand and a dream in your heart. Make the most of your time and do not be afraid to grow. And with that being said, thank you for being here tonight, and I wish you nothing but the best on your road to success. Congratulations to the class of 2022. And if I could have everyone's attention, please, I would like to introduce my good friend, Christina Petrovska. She is the Salutatorian.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I would like to start by saying that I'm very honored to be up here today. I'm going to try to get through this whole speech without crying, one, because I'm going to miss everyone, and two, because I'm nervous. Being the first generation in my family to graduate has humbled me in many ways. In the year 2000, my family immigrated from Macedonia, which is a former part of Yugoslavia. My father wanted the best for my family, so he worked really hard in order to make that happen. Sadly, in 2014, my father passed away from a sudden heart attack. This made it very hard for myself and my family, but it made me want to push myself harder for what I wanted in the future. I did it all for him. Knowing that he isn't here today to watch me graduate high school breaks my heart, but I know his spirit is always here cheering me on. Along with my family, I'd also like to say thank you to all the teachers and administrators who've helped us reach this important milestone. They had high hopes for us and never let us give up, no matter how hard things were. All of you helped shape us into young adults who are ready for what the future has to bring. Throughout the past 4 years, we have made many. Now, as seniors, we can't leave each other alone. Sorry, Ms. Starr, but once one person goes in the hallway, all of us have to go too. These past 4 years went by too fast, but I'm glad I got to spend it with all of you. I consider myself lucky to be part of the Rhodes family. We have the best teachers who truly cared for us. Although we are graduating, I know that our teachers and our family will always be there for us. Congratulations to the Rhodes College and Career Academy, class of 2022. I did it, Dad. It is my pleasure to introduce our Student Advisory Council speaker, Tyshawn Lane.
Good evening, everyone. For the ones who don't know me, my name is Tyshawn Lane, also known as Rhodes' finest. Let's go back a few years. During my 8th grade year, I had a goal to attend John Hay Science and Medicine because I thought it was the best school for me to set my goals and design for myself. Unfortunately, I did not get accepted to John Hay, which was their loss. When I found out I didn't get accepted to John Hay, I enrolled in East Tech High School. But my brother Jamal Sumlin, also known as WAP, convinced me to attend Rhodes College Career Academy. Throughout these 4 years of playing John Hay and basketball, we never lost to them. Football, though, hey, they beat us a few times, but for my senior year, we beat them 36-0. I never lost to John Hay in track either. I kept showing them all they missed by passing on me. These last 4 years at Rhodes provided me with so many opportunities. I took advantage of everyone that came my way. I lettered in football, basketball, and track. And also served on the Student Advisory Committee and CTAG, which stands for Closing the Achievement Gap. Anytime there was a field trip or event where they needed an RCCA representative with great teeth, I was the first to volunteer. This year, I was featured in a documentary and was the first class of Rhodes College Career Academy's Beverly Delk Scholars. It's safe to say I'm the face of Rhodes College Career Academy. Every opportunity set me up to be successful in high school and beyond. It's a blessing to be able to go to college, but it's a bigger accomplishment to be the first generation to go to college in my family. Throughout these years, I have been able to build great character, networking outside the school building, and to lead by example to younger students. I want to thank my family, especially my mom, for putting clothes on my back, making sure I stay out of trouble, and especially for loving me unconditionally. I want to thank the administrators, teachers, my classmates for welcoming me open arms. It's been a long 4 years, especially with the pandemic, which has affected a lot of people. I want to thank Mr. Jackson, Mr. Underwood, Mr. Chan, and Mr. Brewer for showing me what black excellence and leadership from men look like. I really didn't have my father in my life, and I really appreciate you guys for being my father figures. I met some great people at Rhodes, especially my high school sweetheart, Ariana Barnett, who has been by my side ever since I laid eyes on her. She has encouraged me to want to work twice as harder and be great. Who would think a kid from 30th century would make it out with big dreams? A wise man told me, just because I grew up poor doesn't mean my dreams had to be poor. To the class of 2022, I want to leave you guys with a quote. To accomplish great things, We must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Thank you. Taguchi out. But before I go, please allow me to introduce commencement speaker, the Honorable Judge Charles L. Patton Jr., who has spent his career serving in the city of Cleveland in various capacities. He was elected as the Cleveland Municipal Court Municipal Court bench in 2005, fulfilling a lifetime goal of becoming a judge. He also a proud CMSD grad, former Cleveland City Council member, passionate advocate for social justice. A few of our students had the great privilege of visiting his courtroom for capstone, and we are so honored to have him with us today.
Thank you for that introduction. And thank you, Ms. Blanchard, for bringing your class to visit my courtroom the other day. I hope some of the students had a good time on their field trip, and I also hope they learned something while they were in the courthouse. It was a pleasure for me to see some young people in my courtroom who weren't in trouble. Also, I really have the pleasure and the distinct honor of saying congratulations to the Rhodes Scholars. This is a happy-looking group today. I am just tickled to be here, and really I am. I wonder who Rhodes was. Was it the Governor Rhodes, or was it the businessman from South Africa? Somebody can tell me a little later. I asked that same question at John Hay High School, and only a few of the students knew who John Hay was. Reading is important. You've accomplished some things in your life. You're all old pros at this by now, from kindergarten to elementary school, to middle school, and now high school. You've experienced achievement. Next up, first job, first house, first car note. These are all moments of graduation when you stand on the threshold of a new adventure in which what lies ahead of you is the path that bends around the unseen and the unknown. I am grateful to my heart for being here with you tonight. There is a spirit of independence and the moral courage displayed by the teachers at whom I am here tonight to say thank you. And let us all say thank you to the teachers and staff for bringing you here. Let us all thank our parents, our aunts, our uncles, our sisters, our brothers, the old ancestors who all played a part in this festive occasion. There is felt to be a principle in the matter before us this evening, placing it far above the egotism of personal vanity, a principle that gives to this occasion a universal interest in achievement. The unusual course at such times is called upon, the usual course at such times is also called to the platform of men and women of distinction, eminent for their eloquence, their mental ability, their scholarly attainments, and acknowledge them for the contributions you will make to society. This is why we are here tonight. There are so many ways to go in life. so many pets you will have, so many hobbies you will undertake. They all have a similar characteristic, things in common. They will change over time. What you think you know about the world and about yourself will also change. Each time you open that new door, you're going in a different direction. You will not be the same person you were the last time you left that door. You're graduating, but you're also evolving. I did not know Frederick Douglass when I graduated from high school. We just didn't learn about Frederick Douglass. I came home one evening, and a friend of my mother's was home, and she asked me what I knew about Frederick Douglass. Nothing. Turned out she was going to be teaching a class in Black history at Ohio University with the book, The Life and Times of Frederick Douglass. For those of you who don't know who Frederick Douglass was, he was probably the most famous abolitionist in the country. He met with President Abraham Lincoln on several occasions. My nephew, his school trip was canceled. His school trip to Washington was canceled before the sickness started in this country. And he was crying to his grandmother that he wanted to go to Washington. She said, "Ask your uncle, he'll take you." And I did. I showed him the usual tourist traps, the White House, George Washington's Tower, the Constitution Avenue, Independence Avenue, Black History Museum. And we also went for a tour at the Frederick Douglass House, which is not on the tourist trap. At the end of the tour guide asked if we had any questions. And the group was asking questions. I looked at the young lady, and somehow she looked familiar. And my question was, "Where are you from?" And she looked at me amazed that I would be so bold to ask that question. But she answered, "You're Judge Patton from the Cleveland Municipal Court." And everybody in the tour group was surprised. How did she know that? And she said, "I was your summer intern in high school." She went to Howard University, got a degree in history, working for the National Park Service. I'm saying this because if you get a chance to go to D.C., look at the historical sites in D.C. Frederick Douglass is a great place to go, and all those museums will give you some more wisdom and insight into your future. When I graduated from high school, it was a joyous occasion. Two of my mother's friends were there. She was a school teacher. Her friends were all school teachers. They all gave me advice, but one of them said to me, "Travel and enjoy it. Learn from other cultures." The other one told me to read, and I've continued to do both of them, and I pass that wisdom along to you tonight. This is your evening. Your evening to celebrate. Your evening to be careful. We applaud you. We wish you the best and all the success in the world. And there's a lot of wisdom that's gained from what you learned from your teachers. There's some wisdom you're going to pass on to some other people in your life. Enjoy this evening. Enjoy your future. I'm proud of you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So at this time, we would like to recognize the top 10% of the graduating class of 2022. If you would please stand. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize our 70 Say Yes college recipients. Please stand. You may be seated. Okay. At this time, I will turn the program over to our guidance counselor, Ms. Brandy Sanabria, to present our class of 2022 graduates.
You guys aren't following what this says. So, stand here with me. I'm joining Ms. Sanabria on stage to please ask all educators in attendance to stand and be recognized. We want to thank you for your dedication, passion, and commitment to our kids. Please stand if you're in the audience or on stage. Please be seated. At this time, I ask our board member, Ms. Velez, to join me at the podium for the certification and acceptance of the Rhodes College and Career Academy graduating class of 2022.
Principal Starr, class advisor, and faculty, do you attest to the fact that these students have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Ohio Department of Education?
It's a team effort, so I will say we certify that all students on stage today have met all of the educational requirements of the state of Ohio and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. And have passed all the required parts of the Ohio State tests. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Then on behalf of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District Board of Education, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, members of Rhodes College and Career Academy 2022 graduating class, your high school diplomas, along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Now we'll pass the program to Ms. Sanabria, who will present the Rhodes College and Career Academy candidates for graduation, class of 2022.
It is with great honor that I present to you the candidates for the graduating class of 2022. Maya Kowalski. Christina Petrovska. Tyshawn Lane. Yailet Cologne. Destiny Bash. Kiara Rengifo. Jada Morgan. Cameron Miller. Devin Jucatan. Ariana Morales. Gregory Goldsmith. Layla Simbeck. Alejandro Ochoa. Alexander Abreu. Tala Aburami. Lirabeth Alejandro. Darren Ashley. Gerald Beard. You're going to be great. You're going to crush it. Don't fall down. Edgardo Beltran. Maya Boyer. Jason Bowman. Michaela Bradford. Sebastian Bruno. Nadia Bruton. Yes. Jeremiah Bryson. Where's your sunglasses? Jose Caraballo. Evan Cedino. Hey, Ryan. Brian Chapman. Antonea Christian.
Do a backflip?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Francisco Colon. Are you live? No. Jaylene Colon. Ariane Cowling. Step up, Tez. Deontez Crosby. Jaziel Cruz Colon. Stephen Cummings. Ashaya Del Valle. James DiPasquale.
Okay, Jeffrey. All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, there y'all dedicated. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, y'all, get ready.
Darion Dunnican.
Hold on, wait. Can you say it one more time?
Oh, he wants me to do it again. Darion Dunnican. Jeffrey Eubank. You got this, girl. You waited a long time for this, baby. Taking your moment. Nakaya Evans. E from Clee. Emilio Figueroa. Chrysalyn Fitro. Okay, Dion. Dion Floyd. Ready? Yandel Giboyao. Brianna Gonzalez. Ariane Haygood. Emmanuel Harden. Anaya Harris. Raven Heidinger. Brian Henriquez. Zodalis Hernandez. Dakota Hudak. Melissa Jett. LaVar Johnson. Tiba Drake. Roxana Wache Garcia.
Hey, my name.
Yell it. Avion King. Brian Kowalski. Sean Latier. Karina Martinez. You ready, buddy? Okay, you excited?
Yes, of course, Coco.
Okay, you're gonna walk across the stage and hit both X's, but not yet, hold on. Jonathan McAllister. Anthony McGill. Louis Miranda. Marcus Monday. Justin Munoz. Patrick Mwechi. Annabette Nieves. What?
I can't forget to take your hand.
Pablo Ocasio. Ezekiel Oliveria. Deborah Ortiz. Xavier Aspino. Javel Parker. Isaiah Pickett. Layla Pierce. Akila Powell. Akira Powell. Glenn Kadir. Angeline Quinones. Neve Reese. Destiny Reyes. Dariana Rivera. Iram Robles. Aaliyah Rodriguez. Leilani Rodriguez. Mahaley Rodriguez Ramos. Ricardo Rosa. Brooke Samples. Danielle Santiago Smith. William Scott. Brian Sender. Trista Spidel. Alexis Strackwadine. Joshua Stubbs. Aviana Sultan. What you gonna do? You better do something real cool. Ready? Jamal Sumlin. Ready, buddy? Come step on the edge. Okay, ready? Nathaniel Smith. Tiaja Tate. Alicia Taylor. Nathaniel Smith. Tristan Tompkins. Daniel Torres. You gonna do something cool?
I don't know this. I can't.
Come on. Dion Tripp. Isabella Teray. Edward Urena. Chadaliz Vasquez Goitia. December Walker. Hannah Wendorf. Maya Wenmouth. Laura White. And always last, but never least, Kayla Young. You need water? Who? Are we gonna pass out? Who wants water?
You say more.
Hold on.
All right, you're still candidates. No, sit down. All right, we have to confirm them or they're not officially graduates, so hang with us for a few more minutes. You ready, Ms. Valdez?
Give me. I'm about to do a boomerang with them first.
A what?
So, a boomerang first.
Oh,
Can
yes.
Okay.
Boomerang away.
You know Honeybell's here down here.
No, I did not.
She's here. She's here.
Oh,
Right when we
thank you for letting me know.
Okay. So on behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mayor Justin Bibb, and Chief Executive Officer Eric S. Gordon, I wish to congratulate the young men and women of Rhodes College and Career Academy, class of 2022, their parents and their families. Thank you so much, everyone.
Honey, ready? At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the RCCA special guest speaker for the class of 2022, social justice warrior, award-winning youth advocate, poet laureate, Honey Bell Bay.
It was June 8th, more than 25 years ago, where I stood on this same stage. More than 25 years ago, I stood where you are, and I stood where I am. 25 years ago, more than, a little few more, I stood delivering the graduation speech for my class on this very stage. And for more than a week, I wondered what I would feel when I returned to this very stage and looked at all of your beautiful faces. So for me, when I walked out in the middle with a tennis shoe, there was reason behind that. When I was here at 17, I carried onto stage a tennis shoe. And I talked about our journey, the souls of it, everything that Rhodes has put in you. I talked about the strings of it, everything that your parents has laced up with you. And I talked about the holes, those trials. But there was something wrong with my journey. When I looked out into the audience, there were tons of parents clapping and celebrating, just like they are tonight, all the way from up in the top. Celebrate your baby. But for me, young people, and the reason I keep turning to you is because I'm talking to you. I celebrate you. This is all about the two and the two. This is about you. But when I looked out in that audience, there was no parent celebrating or clapping for me, because life for me had been no crystal stair. It had splinters and boards and places with no carpet on the floor bare. So I wanted to run off of that stage as quickly as I could and leave, because life from foster homes had not been fair, and there was not these beautiful parents. So let me tell you how great life is now. Life is so great that it gives me, tonight is about you, but guess what? This is also my do-over. I get a do-over tonight. I get to stand back on the same stage and celebrate you all. So let me tell you the few little bullet points. Yeah, that's worth the clap. This is my do-over too. And I am so, of all the speeches I give, I am so grateful to be asked back here, because I get an opportunity to do it over. Tonight, I leave smiling. Tonight, I leave reflecting on what those years since I was your age has been like. So let me tell you a few lessons. The first one, once you're away from your parents' home, when opportunity doesn't knock, and sometimes it won't, you need to build the door. And when the door doesn't knock, you need to build the window. And when the window doesn't knock, you just tear the whole house down and build your own. When you show up, this is better for me. When you show up, if there's no seat made for you at the table, bring your own chair. Just show up with your chair in hand. When you show up, if they tell you what it is, and I saw someone did it with their pink on, the rules that you have to make your own. If it feels better for you to just wear some green Converse to do what you need to do on stage, just wear the green Converse. When you show up, you do it in a way that fulfills your spirit. If you come to a place and you find that there is no peace, it is your responsibility to bring a piece of you. If they tell you, and they will, on your journey, if they tell you that you're not black enough, you're not white enough, you're not Latina enough, you better know every single day that you are enough. You are enough. So repeat it. I need you to repeat it after me. Y'all can give me more than that. I am enough. Actually, that's not even true. You are more than enough. I am more than enough. If you don't remember anything else, you remember that. Because on your journey, people will try to knock you off of that place and tell you who you're not. You better know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if you've made it this far, the rest of your journey, you're going to make it too, because you're more than enough. If you come to a place and you find that there was only struggle, it is your responsibility to struggle until the struggle becomes success. If you come to a place and it does not have what is needed, it is your responsibility to go get it. It is not enough to say that it's not there. You go get it. If there's a ceiling, it's your responsibility to break it down. If there's a wall, it's your responsibility to break through it, because there is a path of discovery set for you, and it's just for you. And like I learned on June 8th, those years ago, if life doesn't clap for you, you clap for yourself. And when you clap for yourself, this is the person I want to leave you with. I think of women like Isabella Bumfree. And if you've never heard of her, she was a powerful woman, and her name was Sojourner Truth. Sojourner Truth was born a slave. Sojourner was bad. I mean, not like kind of bad. Sojourner was bad to the bone. She was so much a slave that Sojourner said, I'm not going to run off this plantation because I ain't a slave. Only a slave got to run. So when Sojourner decided that she was going to be free, Sojourner just said, I'm not going to look back in case he's looking for me. This in the spirit of Juneteenth. Sojourner just said, I'm just going to walk with it. This is how she left the plantation. She just walked with it. She was that bad. She walked off of the plantation, and when she walked off, she could only get her infant and not her son. So Sojourner went back to get her son, and guess what they told her? You ain't taking this boy. This boy now belongs to me. Sojourner Truth became the first black woman to sue a white man about her child, and she won. All these parents out here, they would do the same thing. They would do the same thing. She fought for her child just like the parents sitting out here, you have fought for yours. So why don't you go ahead, parents, and give yourselves a hand. And finally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're born with. It doesn't matter what you are born without. Like in the story I just told you all about myself, now I travel the world just being me. I don't try to be nobody else. I just come. If I feel like rapping it, I do things like, what about a loo-bop, to bop-bop, and boom. Soon, you'll all be jamming to the brand new tune, because to the Q-U-double-E, and it's like riding a bike. I control the mic. If I feel like doing it in poetry, I do it poetically. But the point is, when I walk this stage, I decided what I will be. And you all decide that too, and you let no roadblocks get in your way. Although it's going to be hard, there'll be some journeys that are not easy. You decide the path. And I'll close with this poem written in 1895. It's a long time ago, but it is so appropriate for your right now. And it's called If by Rudyard Kipling. It's one of my favorite poems, and I'm sure some of you may have heard it in your English class. But if you can keep your head about you when all around you are losing theirs and got the nerve to blame it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait, but don't get tired of waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't wait in hating, and yet look too good, because we look good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or the things life are broken in two, if you can make your heap of winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and then start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart, nerves, and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there's nothing in you. Hold on when nothing is in you except the will which says to hold on. Then, class of 2022, you will be a success, my friend. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Class of 22, repeat it one last time after me. I am enough. I am more than enough. Congratulations.
Honey, here, this is for you. Thank you. Of course, thank you so much. And Jay? Thank you, Ms. Honeybell Bay, for sharing those inspiring and moving words. We're almost there. At this time, Alejandro, please join me. And we ask that all graduating seniors please stand.
Okay.
Wait, here you go.
I remember it. No. Okay. The tassel is worn. Oh, at this point, I would like y'all to please stand up. The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortar body to symbolize change. I hereby declare the Rhodes College and Career Academy class of 2022 proud graduates of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. You may now switch your tassels to the left side to symbolize that we are proud alumnus of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District.
You done?
Mm-hmm. I think that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we share in this celebration of your children's achievements. Class of 2022, congratulations! Devin Yucatan, watch your mouth. We cannot thank you enough for joining us. We ask that you give these scholars their last moments in the spotlight tonight as we process out. Please make sure you clear the aisles so they're able to. Thank you, and from all of us, you ready? Go!